Hey, Joanne, your favorite breath coach here. How are you? Really? How are you? What about those thoughts that are going on in your head? Are you hearing the same ones over and over again? Just saying. I was having a recent discussion with a friend, and they were saying they had anxiety about a certain thing. And I had to ask because, well, actually, it wasn't even me. It was that little intuitive voice that I listened to popped up the question, what if it's not the anxiety that you're dealing with? Is why are you not allowing yourself to get excited about this topic in hand? Now, this is a very real question. We are often, and our coaches sometimes do the same things. The people we talk to say the same thing. You're asking the same question over and over and over. Why don't you ask yourself a different question? If you're only listening to the thoughts in your head, you're always going to get the same responses. This is why it is so important to speak with someone else and actually pay attention to what they're saying. If you're not listening to the other person, you're hearing the voice, blah, 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 but are you listening to the words they're saying? Because those words, they're going to give you a different insight if you allow it. I mean, if you don't want to, like, you can sit there and listen to something for an hour, and if it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good. You're not going to listen to it. I get that. But at the same time, the person with whom I was speaking a few days ago was having the same chronic thought about the same thing over and over and over again. And so the question popped into my head in a completely different way. I presented it to them, and they had this little epiphany moment. Wrote it down, and I haven't gotten back to them yet. So I really don't know what the response is. But this is something to think about. If you are constantly having a particular thought that is bugging you, an event, something that you're trying to change in your life, and you can't figure out why, and you're asking yourself silly questions all the time, and you're getting the same response, ask a different question. This is of the utmost importance. Because if you don't ask that different question, you're always going to get the same response. It has to be a different question, not the same question phrased differently, a different question. Case in point, the person I'm speaking with, and again, I'm just going to reiterate what I said. The person I was speaking with was talking, they had anxiety about a certain thing. So I asked the question that came to me, what if you allowed yourself to get excited about instead of conquering the anxiety over? If you have any questions about that, email me. My email's in the box below. If you have a question that you're stuck on, if there's something that you're reverberating around in your little head, send me an email. Let me know what it is you're dealing with. Maybe I can come up with a different question for you. I answer intuitively. I've been trained. I've had the coach training. I've gone through all the fun stuff for manifestation, for life coaching, for, well, the stress and anxiety, I kind of taught myself because I needed something that worked right here, right now, but that's a whole nother conversation. Stress and anxiety can be alleviated and gotten rid of over time with a simple process. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. But again, different subject. Ooh, one of these days I'll script this. Okay. Go with that. If you have something you're stuck on, send me an email. Let's go from there. On that note, I'm going to stop talking. Have a beautiful, magical, wonderful day. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You are the most important and the best project you will ever have the privilege of working on. Really. Love you. Bye for now.